Hey, so I just want to talk about Tijuana a little bit. I have a couple of people that will ask me questions or about Tijuana, and they thinking about coming down here, or coming to Mexico or somewhere, leaving their country, and you may be considering moving out here. It is a lot that you would have to sacrifice to come out here. It's different. It's a whole nother country. So the lifestyle is different. The people are different. You're going to have to figure out some things first. I never want to make it look like it's just easy peasy and, it's going to work out for you. You may not even like it here. I recommend for if somebody thinking about moving out of the country, if you can visit first, give it a week or so. You need to see what it's like every day. You don't need to see just only on tourist days or something like that when people in the town. You need to see how I do what it do. If you plan on driving around, you want to get that experience, see what it's like. Driving around here is crazy. Oh my gosh, you better be about that life if you want to be on the road out here. Also, if you're not working, have a home-based job, and you got to cross, you're not going to be able to work here because legally you won't be able to work here. You don't have the paperwork to work here, and you wouldn't make money. You wouldn't make a whole lot of money working here if you have to work for someone. Maybe if you're coming down here and you got the paperwork and got everything going on, well, you about to start your own business or something like that. But you would have to look into that paperwork because you can't just come here as an American, Canadian or something and think that you're just about to just be doing it without paperwork. It's all about the paper and being right and being legal and shit. So you got to cut that out. So you would more than likely, well, most Americans that live out here, and I'm talking about Tijuana. I can't talk about other countries starting off in another country because I don't know. It's different countries or whatever. So let's talk about Tijuana. Coming here. If a lot of people who live here, they come here, yes, it is mad, stupid expensive in the States, especially in California, right over the border, and coming across here, you would save like a whole lot. And that's what a lot of people do. But you got to think about, are you willing to go 9 times out of 10, you're going to have a job over there in California, so you'll be going back and forth. Are you working full time? You got to think about that. Do you want to cross 5 days a week? If you are driving, you will be waiting in the line at least 2 hours, baby. At least 2 hours, unless you get a Sentry card. You can do your research. You get a Sentry card, then you can go in a certain lane to make it a bit more rapido. But if you don't have no Sentry card, you're going to be in the general lane with everybody else. And it can be 3 hours. I have went in the car with someone as I walk across, and it could be a little less. But sometimes it can take up to 2-3 hours too, depending on what time you plan on walking across. You got to take all that in consideration. It could be stressful. Some people come down here and they get harassed by the police all the damn time. I feel like they can always harass the new people. I done went through my phase of being harassed from the first time I lived out here. They was harassing the crap out of me. And then this time, when I came back this time, I got harassed a lot. And then after a while, he was like, oh, hola, Andrea. They see me. Boop, boop, blow the horn and, whatever. And some people, they never stop fucking with. So that might have to be something you have to consider. But if you ain't doing nothing and you legal, like, I wouldn't be tripping. So I ain't doing nothing. What am I, got nothing to hide. So whatever, you stop me, I'm going to let you know I ain't look around, what check, I'm in your country. Do what it is. Everything I'm doing is, I ain't doing nothing. No evidence, no case. So, yeah, you got to consider stuff like that if you have children. They're going to be going across, or they're going to be going to school here, and you got to find out what you got to do to have children in the schools here. You know what I'm saying? Do all your research before you just come down here. And then you also might want to not get rid of what you have over there, just in case you want to go back and you be like, fuck that shit, this shit I ain't know what it is. It might not be what you want, what you think it is for you. It's a whole new lifestyle. It's a whole new language. All the food is different. That might be big to you. Some people just do not like the way the food tastes here. Like, some just don't, especially when you get into like cooking stuff, and some of them foods really taste different. Oh, Lord Jesus. And then I can't cook, so, oh, Lord Jesus, it really be like, what the hell did I just do? It could just be a lot of different shit that you got to prepare your mind and stuff for. So I don't ever want to be acting like I'm just selling Tijuana and just saying like it's just for everybody, because it's not for everybody. You do have to have a certain mindset to be able to live out of the country and be somewhere where everything is totally different. And that's what it is.